Hello, hello, it's Jeanette with Backroom Creations. How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hi, Cheryl, how are you? Just going to sprinkle to a cup. I thought they were in order, but they just disappear. Oh, no. No, 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 no. There we go. So, welcome. Come on in. I know Sue was finishing up her little vintage Santa. I have not seen her do that. Hi, Miss Tracy. Put my phone over here so I can see the comments. I see, but I don't see. So I hope everybody's had a good week. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? So I've had a really long week, but have great hopes of making something great tonight. So hi, Carolyn. How are you doing? So if you don't know me, my name is Jeanette. I'm with Our Backroom Creations. And tonight we're going to make some Christmas trees. It is all about the tree. The bird, we may eat the bird at the end of the month, but it's still all about the tree. Hi, Renee. Creations by Renee. Welcome. Hi, Dan. All right, so we're going to use, so we'll see how much time I have because, I can never gauge how much time. I'm doing good, Carolyn. Thank you. Hi, Miss Mary from Ocean Breeze and Me. We're going to use some Dollar Tree styrofoams, some little blocks of wood, and I'd already, these are 3/16 dowel rods that I drilled a hole and I pounded it down in there. I thought I was going to do them separate. And then we've got yarn and jute and rope and all kinds of things. So we're just going to see what we can come up with. All right. So if you've not watched me, I am on webcams. And the only thing about flipping me on your side is your comments disappear. So I'm going to show you here what I'm making. I'm working on vertical situation. It's just not going as planned. It's not going like the instructions, but we will prevail. I love these things. Have you guys seen these things? They're at Hobby Lobby. And they are little bells on some twisted wire. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Roseanne. But first, we're going to take care of these. So like I said, these are they actually were scrap pieces of wood, and I just cut all the yuckiness off of it and made something grand. Waste not, want not. My husband hates, I brought home wood today from work. He's like, stop bringing home wood. I'm like, but it didn't cost me anything. So the little dryers that come between the wood, like at Lowe's, Menards, and all that, it's just junk. They throw it away. They put it in the landfill. I'm helping the environment by bringing it home and cutting it up and make little things. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Veronica. You guys pre-sprinkle. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Carolyn. So we're going to use some Valspar glaze. I got it at Lowe's. Hi, new viewer Nancy. Welcome, San Francisco. When I think of San Francisco, I think of the little trolley. What's that commercial? I don't remember. Hey, Roz, how are you? So this is really dark. This is what it ends up looking like when it's dry. So it's a glaze / I use it for a stain because it doesn't take forever to dry. So I always put a glove on so I can be a little messy. Thank you for welcoming Nancy Mary. So we're just going to, I kind of paint it on and then I wipe it off. So you can use a baby wipe to put it on and then take it off. I probably should have, so I can use this. Here, we'll just do it right here on the paper towel. And that way our work surface doesn't get all messed up. So as dark, however dark you want these is how dark you're going to leave it on there. If you wanted to paint it on and leave it that way, you can. Of course, the end cut, the part that you see the little tree rings in, is going to soak it up. We'll paint some of that dowel red. We're not going to see all of it. So we're just going to leave that sit for a minute, and we'll do the other one. So it's real dark, like a coffee bean something. I don't drink coffee, so I mean, I always see those colors, that Joko bean or whatever it's called. Hi, Stacy. So I know it's always dark. I looked in the stain. The only thing about stain is it takes a couple days to really, really dry. You are quite welcome, Nancy. We are all nice here. And if you're not, you can go the other way. So we don't put up with it. Okay, so after they're all, and it's water-based, so it's not stained where you have to like have paint thinner, turpentine, whatever to clean it up. It just cleans up with soap and water. And then I just take a couple of paper towels and wipe it all off. Wax on, wax off. And that part I didn't even get. There we go. So then we're going to wipe it off and we'll set them to the side to dry a little bit. Hopefully. Might have to take our little heat tool to it. I need to get a new one. You know, I work at Lowe's and I walk by them every day, but mine's stuck. It's only on low setting. So, but it still works. Just not on high. I dropped it. It's actually what was my husband's, and I snitched it from him. And when I dropped it, I broke the little ceramic thing inside. So, yeah. Okay. So it's still very, very dark, but now you can see a lot of the grains in there. So I appreciate you guys coming and stopping to see me tonight. And there's my son's girlfriend. Hi, Angel. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing? Hello from Oxford, Pennsylvania. Hi, Grace. What side of Pennsylvania? I'm next to, like, the west side. I had to think about that for a minute. So, see how you can see the grain in there? That's awful nice. I'm like only an hour and a half from Pittsburgh. You're a newbie? Well, welcome. So it will lighten up, just like you can see here. It's kind of a lot darker than this. So it will lighten up as it dries. But we're going to leave it to sit and dry for just a second. So we have styrofoam from Southeast. Oh, you're on the other side. Hi, Kathy. So what we're going to do with this is I painted the dry. I painted one fresh linen. I still have some of the Hello Hobby brand. Is it dry? Yeah, I think it's dry. So we'll use it. So I do kind of, it's damp right there. I kind of like to paint them if you're going to use rope or yarn. Depends on what kind of yarn. If you want to use like the chunky yarn, you usually don't have to paint them because you can squish it together. But this time I'm going to use some rope I bought. If my face turns red, I'm not like flustered. I have hot flashes. I get back injections, and the drawback is I get hot flashes, and they start about now. I'm sure some of you ladies can relate. So this is like the jute that has all the strings and all the nice goodies. I buy it at Menards. which if you don't know what Menards is, it's just like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. So I like to, it depends if you're going to put a stick in them. So if you're going to put a stick in them, I like to cover the bottom. If you're just going to set them on the table, I usually don't, but I usually put felt or something on the bottom. So we'll take that out. I just had that one in there to, I have a piece of styrofoam. I just put them in to let them dry. Now we all know hot glue. Oh, I should have turned it down to low. Hi, Michelle. Hot glue is going to melt our styrofoam, but it will be okay. Hi, Tara. Hi, Jennifer. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. So then once we get it anchored in here, we're just going to wrap it around. Oh, you know what? I can fix you there. Usually I usually have a few that I'm doing, and I will glue it, set it down, and then come back to it when it's good and dry. But since we're live, and then we're just going to start wrapping around. And every little bit, we'll put a little tack of glue. I had mine on high. So if you use, I like to use low temp on. Nope, I am not in Coshocton anymore. I no longer work for Walmart. I haven't worked for Walmart for almost 2 years. Hi, Nancy. Nope, Skippy's not here. I don't know, he might be home by now, but he's not up here. Hi, Diane. So you can tell I didn't start quite in the middle because I'm a little lopsided, but it'll be okay. We're not going to see the bottom. I just want it covered. If you didn't want to cover the bottom, you wouldn't have to, only because I'm putting a stick in it, and it's not going to set totally. That's okay, Kelly. I'm not as stressed since I don't work there. I just have different stresses. So I have some of the, I think the string from, or the rope from Dollar Tree mixed in. Pops up, just scoot you a little glue in there. Well, I'm glad you jumped on, but just don't hurt yourself. Hey, Sue. These are from Dollar Tree, Grace. You want to see what I was making? So we're going to put some wood and the tree and a star. Who knows what else? That explains why you don't see me. That is so true. Very, very true. You know, there's more to life than making a lot of money and working for someone you can't stand. Let's see if we can unravel this a little bit. So once it starts going, once you get it going on, it will flow a lot better. So now I kind of got it evened out on the bottom. And now we're just going to go all the way around. And I'm not worried about that little blue pin. If it makes me anxious, I can. Oh, look, there, I pulled it out. So I didn't have to worry about it. Yep, that is so true. So you'll have to hold it a little bit. Here again, once you start coming around the edge and coming down up the sides. if you have a high temp gun, it's ouch, going to be a little bit harder because the high temp glue wants to melt your styrofoam. So I had to turn mine down. Man, I burned myself right on like right where my nail bed is the other day. Oh, it hurt. I hadn't burnt myself that good for quite a while. Put this out of the way. So I got out a couple because I didn't know how fast these would go. You never know how fast something will go. I'm a poor gauge of time. I was always a poor gauge at work to see how long it should take somebody to do things. I'm like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, I don't know. I see that. Hi, Dee. See, I see you on my phone come in. I don't see you on the TV. But now you're outed. Terry and Sherry Crabtree. Welcome. Hi, Dawn. So here's what we're looking like. Kind of looks like a hot mess right now. It's my middle name, Hot Mess Express. But the rope, this rope is kind of like, has varying different, the widths. It's pretty uniform, but it does get thicker in spots. And that's why with the rope, I especially painted the styrofoam. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Hi, Edie. Hi, Cindy. These aren't hard. I've done them with rope and I've done them with yarn, thin yarn where you just wrap it around real tight. I've done it with chunky rope. I like to do it with the chunky rope because it goes really, really quick. See, once you get going around the side, see it got real thick right there. It's a good spot to glue it. You don't have to glue quite as much. And if it goes at an angle, it's fine because it's a Christmas tree. Diane, this was actually from Menards. They always has this great big bin of it. I forget how much it is, like $4 or something. But you get a huge roll of it. But it's all nice and the stringy and the jute and all that. So it's really like work rope. But you know, us crafters, we turn everything into a craft. You know, give us a piece of wood and we make a sign. So my granddaughter didn't come up tonight. But you could use any kind of rope that you could find. You could even use, you know, the thinner ropes. You just have to do a lot more of it. But that would help if you paint it. You know, so I painted mine the... Have you seen that? Yeah, that's what this is. They always have it in a great big bin with gloves and, you know, little gadgets and stuff. Ouch. I bought like so much of it when I first started crafting because I thought I was going to make all these things. Well, then now I have so many different kinds of supplies. You guys need to be quiet. I usually don't have my phone up. Like I said, you don't have to glue all of it, every single spot. But like where it's, because it's curving now, you kind of got to do on each side. I suppose you could put a stick pin in there if you wanted. I thought this was a whole one piece, but it got cut. It'll be okay. It's even got that angle going on, you know, like when we wrap trees. I didn't plan that one. That was a happy accident. I seen a picture of somebody's, where did I see that? Somebody's kid dressed up as Bob Ross. Because, you know, if you didn't know, he's the one that always said that was, there's never mistakes. You only have happy accidents. It had the big hair. It was cute. It is so cold here now in Ohio. It got cold really fast. So we didn't have a spring and we didn't have much fall, I don't think, to me. Of course, it is Ohio. I do live in Ohio. You saw that as well. So it must have been on Facebook. Okay, so we just ended that one. Let me make sure I get, this rope is from Dollar Tree. Well, there's another cut piece. I'd rather not do it in 3 pieces. There we go. So you can have these as simple or as, you know, decorated as you want. That's funny. My friend Angela, she's the one that taught me the happy accident from Bob Ross. So a couple years ago, Walmart had a Bob Ross Christmas stocking, so I sent it to her. It was funny. So, you know, with all good things, it takes a little while to do it. I do want it to stay pretty close. That's why I'm gluing a little bit more. But it's not hard. Did you all see the picture of my granddaughter's penguin? She's so happy. Oh my gosh, she makes so many different things. She's got a big octopus. A big octopus she crocheted on her bed. She made a plant. She crocheted the pot and she crocheted the plant. It hangs in her room. I sold a couple things for her. Hi, Judy, Connie, Becky. Thank you, Michelle. That's why she's downstairs. She's sitting in the rocking chair or the recliner. She has corrupted my YouTube. Yeah, I'll have to post a picture of her plant. So if you're not following, make sure you do. You can see the picture of my granddaughter's plant. It curls down. It's so cute. Let's see how much we can get on here. Hi, April. So who does not have turkey for Thanksgiving? What do you have? I've heard people have ham, prime rib, what else have I heard? What does everybody make for Thanksgiving? I usually do turkey for Thanksgiving, but for Christmas, I know, Angel. Chris asked Shelby if she could make an ostrich. So we're going to look for the pattern. Pizza and even done. Hey, we have tacos at Christmas, so be prepared. Yep, roast. So what happened was when all the kids lived here, we had 6 kids here, and my kids and their other parent and their grandparents and his kids and their other parent and their grandparents. By Christmas, they were turkeyed and hammed and roast and whatever traditional food else out. So they're like, do we have to have turkey or ham for Christmas? So you do Mexican food for Christmas Eve. We're in San Antonio too. But yeah, we started tacos probably, 13 years ago, 12 years ago. I did breakfast 1 year just for something different. I'll never do that again. That was too much work. Because we did the bacon and eggs and sausage and gravy and biscuits. And hi, Bobby. So we're at the top. So depending on what you're going to do up here, depends how much you need to cover. So I have some wooden stars here. So we're going to see if we can curl this up without burning myself. There we go. That stuff is itchy too. Itchy, itchy. So we're just going to hold that down for a minute. So we can, let's see, what time is it? We can crackle this. We can dry brush it. Let's dry brush it. We're going to dry brush it with a little of the fresh linen. So not that it's white, because this is, you know, the jute's not real white. So let's see. We want a big star. So this is my funky stars. My husband makes fun of them because he's like, they're not right. They're not shaped right. You know, they're not perfect like that. So we use that one. So he always makes fun of them. He's like, those are wonky stars. Like, they're just rustic, or whatever else you want to call them. So we're going to chicken enchiladas. I'm not big on enchiladas. I don't know what I don't like that red sauce. I don't know. Maybe chicken have a white sauce. So we don't need a whole lot because we're going to dry brush. You do tradition Slovak food. Thank you, Donna. So what's traditional, Bonnie? Tell us. Inquiring mind. Oh, I need some more for this. Inquiring minds want to know. I like to try different foods, but if it's spicy, I can't do it. Like Thai food, it's spicy. Hi, Ursula. Chicken soup on top for gravy. Huh. Green enchilada. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make it get hungry. We had leftover pizza for supper. I had a very exhausting day yesterday, so I was like, can we just order pizza? It was just, one of those days where you feel defeated by the world, and pizza makes it all better. And ice cream. We had ice cream too. So we just have a little star. Mushroom soup, fish, puggish. Pierogies. I love pierogies. Oh, I love pierogies. Oh, sour cream. Sour cream makes everything better. Sometimes I even put sour cream on my chili. Oh yeah, I told him I have a tree for him, Angel. Because he's like, I gotta find a tree, and I'm like, no, you don't. I probably have 5 of them in the attic. Great big tree. I have like a 7.5-foot tree. But then I bought a 6-footer for outside, a 6-footer for somewhere else. Oh, the dining room. I have a 4-footer for the landing. We have one of those houses that have the little balcony up top, like out of the off one of the bedrooms. Fried onions, potato. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I like pierogies. I like just cheese in them, and then sour cream. In fact, my granddaughter just asked me because I was asking her what she wants to eat and stuff. And she's like, can we get some pierogies? And you know what? We forgot to put them on the list. I don't go shopping in the store. I just do all my grocery pickup. Fried it. Oh, that's a bad way is fry them in butter. I used to do that, but now I just boil them. You made your own green enchilada sauce once, and it was the best green chili chicken. Awesome, Nancy. Now, Bonnie, I'm gonna have to go buy some pierogies. But you know, around here we only get frozen ones. Apple strudel. Now I'm gonna have to make it a cinnamon or an apple crisp. Okay. So we got 15 minutes. So we're gonna take. Oh, we were gonna dry brush this. We're just gonna do a little bit of the fresh linen just to lighten it up a little since it was so dark. Oh, I hear my husband. Frito pie with sour cream. Hi, Janet. I'm Jeanette. So we're literally just dry dressing this. I do get Mrs. T's. They are good. I tried the loaded ones. They're not too bad. Because I like loaded baked potatoes. So that's just what dry brushed into it. We'll give it a touch of heat. I love this time of year, but like organizing way, I don't like it because I have to have. Well, I started putting fall away, but I have so much Christmas. It is unreal. Hi, Brenda. I'm doing good, Janet. How are you? Okay, so we'll put this one aside for now. So we have our base, just a chunk of wood and a little bitty dowel rod. And the dowel rod could be the size of, whatever you got. That's what I had, was a 3/16. Oh, I put so much glue there. That. Oh, there it is. My poker. Hi, Sandra. How are you? So I just made a little hole so maybe I can get my dowel rod in there because I put so much glue to keep that rope from going. Oh, well, that wasn't good. And it broke. Look at that. Well, I guess we're doing this one now. You're excited for the holidays? Aww. Ours is kind of calmed down a little bit. See, now I'm taking some of that off, but you know what? For the sake of, my dowel rod, I think I'm going to have to cut it off. That big piece that we started out with, we're just going to have to chomp that right out. Yeah, I had some chunky yarn out, but I thought, let's do rope this time. So you can put it down as far or you can make it as tall as you want. I knew these would be a little heavy and my wood was short, so I didn't want to make it too top heavy. Now that I'll have to drill out my other one. I have to get out my drill. Yes, I have my own drill. I've made my husband, I said, we're going to Lowe's and we're going to buy me a drill so I can keep it in my room. Because I'll go get his and his is like out in the shed or something. Oh, we're making a little tree tonight. Some paint on. You could crackle it. You can do whatever you want. If you want to. So it's a little wobbly only because I didn't put any glue in there. So now that we know it's going to stay in there and not like give me all fits and break my stick. Thank you. Sandy is local to me. Need a Christmas wreath? I got plenty. Hi, Beth. Okay, so if you just wanted to leave it like this, you could go ta-da and done. But we have a cute little star. And I want to, I don't want to leave it just beige. Fresh linen, excuse me. So I'm just going to take a paper towel, wipe on, wipe off. You could take Distress Oxide and do this. You could. Oh, girl, those things take forever. I made one. One. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. They take a lot of ornaments, too. You have your own drill, sander, jigsaw. My husband uses his circular saw when I need. I have a chop saw. That's mine. I have a smaller one. He has the bigger one. We have quite a few tools. I started getting into wood projects. So I distressed it, but the center was a little bit dark. So it's just a little distressed. You would love a chop saw. I've got a router table. We have a table saw. We bought a new table saw this year. We had an older one. I had a radial arm, chop saw, a planer, sanders. Got two sanders actually. So we have to hold this for a minute. Here's what it's looking like. They're nice, Grace. I have a little, the little box with the little hand saw. I have one up here. So if I have to make a little quick cut over the trash can, I can. Don't stick to my finger. There we go. Oh, yep, we got a nail gun. Let's see. Routing. I got a jigsaw and I got a bandsaw. Oh, I'm sure you do, Diane. All right. So after this is our basic tree. You could leave it just like this. I have these cute little bells. I'm just going to wrap them around because I don't know whether I want to make them stay. You remodeled his bathroom with his help. Awesome. So my ex-husband was a truck driver, so if I wanted something to do, I just did it myself. I lived out in the middle of the old order Amish, and their women didn't do that kind of stuff. So they would just gawk at me. We had a big wraparound porch, and where the door entered, I made it a mud room. And I had my walls up. I had my T111 on the outside. I just needed help hanging the door because my kids weren't that old. So you can take, these are just little bells. I probably would distress them a little bit. Let's see how this looks. Stay on there. I'm not going to glue it on yet. Thank you, Jennifer. What do you think about the bells? You like the bells on there? Oh, where do you live at, Grace? I grew up with Amish kids back in Illinois. Thank you, Roz. well, I won't say nothing. It was, it's a very large area here. Oxford, that's right. I couldn't remember if you were the one that said Oxford. Yeah, so I'm on the other side where Puxatawny and, you know, remember, do you remember the show when, oh, he sings Ice Ice Baby? What's his, I don't remember his name, but he did, um, he did remodeling with the Amish. He was out here in the county next to us. Yep, near Lancaster. Yep. And then the show Returning to the Amish, or, you know, whatever that is. Jeremiah Raber lives here. And I've seen him a few times at Walmart and when I worked at Harbor Freight. And Vanilla Ice, that's it. Thank you, Nancy. So, yeah, Holmes County is the next county over. And I've met Jeremiah, because the first time I met him was at Coshocton Walmart, and I'm like, boy, I know who this is. Why do I know? And then it dawned on me, and I looked at him and I went, I know who you are. He goes, no, you don't. I go, oh, okay, no, I don't. You know, I'll respect your privacy, whatever. And then he's like, oh yeah, I do. So I think I kind of like it with the bells. What do you think? Yeah, I like to watch the movies too. So you could take these and also like stack them. So I just have another block of wood here. You could stack it up. Hi, Alice. Oh, you're well with masks. I thought, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremiah Raber lives here. He lives in Newcomerstown. He lives just like a mile from my daughter. This one's not, you know, stained or anything, but you could like put little layers of wood. You like the bells, Jennifer? I think I do too. I'll probably glue them on tomorrow. Sometimes I don't know whether I'm going to like it or not, so I don't do it. I don't glue it. Thank you. So you could do this, and I was looking for like more rustic, but you know, you could have little, I've got little rustic bells, and you can I could grunge these up, and you could put little um little trinkets. After I started thinking about what I was going to make tonight, I'm like, oh, I could have made a little canvas Santa bag. But you know, you could do little things like that. All kinds of different ideas. You know, I have big bells. I have big rusty bells. So you know, you could put some all along here and do other things. There's so many different ideas that you could do. I was gonna make one. If I did the white yarn, this was a garland, and I took it apart. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. Go to town, Roz says. So, you know, I was thinking about doing white pip berries. These have like bitter berries on them. This was actually a whole garland, and I tore it apart. So I will glue the bells on. I apologize. I don't know who's after me, but if you're on Craft Around the Clock, just swipe that finger right down and refresh. Now, me, I tend to watch people on my computer, but so here's our tree. It's so cute. I do like the bells. You know, I thought about that because I have some smaller, but I have these too. I thought those would be cute too. And these have they have little bells, and then a pip berry, and then they have glittered pip berries. If you don't know me, I love glitter. Thank you, Grace. And then you could also, you know, stack it up and make, you know, put little stuff here, which I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to find like, make a little bag out of like a drop cloth, put a little stuffing in it for like a Santa bag, put a little drawstring around it. That would be cute. All kinds of different things. So thank you so much for coming and seeing me tonight. And I hope to see you again. I love making new friends. And make sure you go and see the next crafter because we all have an amazing group. All right. Thanks again. See you later. Good night.